Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's unboxing is the Space NK Beauty Advent Calendar for 2025. As usual, I bought this one myself. It cost me £260 and it's worth over £1,150. And in today's video, we're going to unbox the whole calendar and I'll let you know my thoughts on this year's offering. So first of all, to the box, I do like the design. I think it's kind of Christmassy and fun and festive, and super hard to photograph. I noticed when I was trying to take the kind of still image for this video. Super reflective, you can see my lights and stuff on it. It is what it is, but I do like the design. However, I do think this calendar is extremely flimsy. So when I pick it up, can you see how it just kind of like, I don't know, it's not very, it's not very, sturdy. It's just kind of flimsy. If you're familiar with this channel, we're honest here, which is probably why I end up paying for most of these calendars myself, because, yeah, I'm honest. So anyway, I mean, personally, it's not the biggest deal in the world because I have a lot of calendars and obviously I'm not keeping all of the boxes because, like, where would I store them all? But you know, if you're keeping this and it's something you want to reuse, just be aware that it is a little bit flimsy, and the drawers themselves are flimsy as well, which you will see as we start to unbox it. Having said that, I do prefer it to previous years when they used to put them in individual boxes, because that was kind of hard work. You'd take a box out and everything else would collapse and Anyway, I should mention actually while you're here, I do appreciate you watching the video. I know loads of other people who get sent the calendars have their videos up way before I do, and for me, I do still have a full-time job and a family and loads of other responsibilities, so I try and get these things up as quick as I can, but I appreciate most people are going to beat me to it. So the fact that you're here and you're watching it, I do really appreciate. On with the unboxing, Crystal. Okay, so day number one. Before I show you the product, just wanted to kind of show you the drawers. So, like I said, super reflective but pretty. But the boxes are kind of flimsy, which is fine, but I'm just pointing that out. I do like the fact that inside they're kind of like this. On the plus side, probably easier to like recycle, assuming you can recycle them because it's reflective. But anyway, they kind of fold down easy. So probably more information than you needed, but there we go. Day number one is a great start. It is the new Tatcha, the brightening serum. I did a whole video on this product because I bought it. So here's the one from the calendar and here's my one that I already have. I'm going to show you what this is like. I do think it's a good vitamin C serum. One of the best, probably not my total favourite. That one still goes to the Drunk Elephant vitamin C serums. I love both of the ones they do. But here's what it looks like. It's just like a clear serum. A little bit of a scent to it. Almost a little bit kind of citrusy. Do they add fragrance, I wonder? Doesn't actually tell me. So it's not in its box, so I don't have the ingredients. We did, however, get this little leaflet, which is also kind of flimsy. Just something I noticed because the other ones like this Cult Beauty and stuff have like a cardboard leaflet. Again, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but I did notice it when it arrived. But it does say it's got a 12-hour time release, vitamin C and ferulic acid, massage 1 to 2 pumps onto skin morning and night, and it's 30ml or a fluid ounce, made in Japan. It retails for £86. I do think it's a pretty good vitamin C, and it's great that it's a full size and it's a relatively new product. It only came out this year. But like I said, I'll link here the video on this product if you want to see a little bit more about it. Day number two, and again, look, this draw's like folding itself. Or unfolding itself. Today we get a full-size mascara from Lisa Eldridge. It's the Kitten Lash Mascara in the shade Black. This is a full size that retails for £29. I do like Lisa Eldridge products. I've noticed a lot of them are appearing in a lot of calendars this year. I don't think we've seen this one, possibly in a mini in another calendar. This is what the packaging's like. I do like the products I've tried from the brand. This is a Kitten Lash Mascara, 8ml, 0.28 fluid ounce, in black, and as I say, it retails for £29. Day number three, and today we get a full size of the Molecular Repair Hair Oil from K18. I've had a mini of this before, but never a full size. As it's the full size 30ml, it retails for £65, 30ml or a fluid ounce, and it says this biotech engineered weightless oil fights frizz at 2 levels for long-term prevention and immediate control. It also includes colour vibrancy, smooth flyaways, adds shine, and delivers 232 degrees of heat protection, which is 450 Fahrenheit. Apply to damp, towel-dried hair before styling or on dry hair as a finisher. Highly concentrated formula, start with 1 to 3 drops and build as needed. Now, I do really like K18. Their Bond building product in particular is exceptional. I want to try more from the range. Like I said, I've used the oil before. What I would say, if you've got fine hair like me, you literally want like a tiny drop because it is quite potent. And if you put too much on, it's just going to make your hair look oily. But other than that, it is a good oil if you kind of go easy with it and just add that little bit at a time. It's obviously easier to add more than to take it away when it sits on your hair. Day number 4, and today we get a product from Medicate. It's a liquid peptides advanced. It's a full size 30ml, retails for £79. So we're starting off strong with the first 4 days being full sizes. It's an anti-wrinkle serum with 30% multi-peptide complex with growth factors. It's a clinically proven serum that delivers fast-acting smoothing results on the appearance of expression lines while targeting the look of wrinkles over time. I need to maybe try this on these lines on my head and see if it works. It's got dual mini proteins, growth factors, 13 age-defying peptides and microfiller hyaluronic acid. Day number 5. Today is another full size, this time from Naturum. This is the niacinamide cleansing gilet. 7.1 fluid ounce, 210ml. You know I love a good cleanser. This is a full size that retails for $18.50. So far, any products I've tried from Naturium, if that's how you say it, are pretty good, particularly because they're not badly priced. I think they're fairly priced for the quality you get. And this is what it looks like, but I love that they've included such a large size. It's formulated with niacinamide to gently dissolve makeup oil and other impurities for a healthy looking complexion. I find niacinamide really good because I think it stops you getting breakouts, and I think it does do maybe a little bit of brightening and resurfacing as well. Maybe not at the 3% level, but maybe it will. Day number 6 and the first day of 2 full-size products. The first is by Milk Makeup and it is the Hydro Grip Makeup Setting Spray. This is 100ml, retails for £35. It's nothing new, but it is pretty good. I have got a mini of this on the go at the minute. I have a few setting sprays in my collection and this is the mini one. Give it a shake and I'm going to show you how it sprays. You get a full size in your calendar though, so that's good. It does seem to set your makeup all day, so that's good. Although I've already kind of had it on all day. Anyway, like I said, we get a full size in here. You also then get the Refi Brow Sculpt in an 8.5ml size, clear this is, and it retails for £20. I don't have the best look when it comes to brow gel. Everyone I've tried makes my brows look like they have some like gunk on, and maybe it's just me like being conscious of it and like looking in the mirror, but I think I prefer not to wear brow gel. But I think for most people a clear brow gel is something that most people probably use. Let me know in the comments, do you use a clear brow gel? Day number 7. Today we get a full-size product from Westman Atelier. This is the Baby Cheeks Blush Stick in Doo Doo. 6 gram and it retails for £44. I'm sure previously when we've had Westman Atelier products like this in calendars, they've always been minis. I don't think we've had a full size before. This is what it looks like. It's super heavy, the packaging, which feels like nice and luxurious, but also isn't like the most practical if you want to travel with it, etc. And this is how much product you get. And that is what the colour looks like. And then if I kind of blur it down, it looks like this. Looks kind of scary on camera. It actually looks a little bit less scary in real life. But it's magnetic, by the way, the packaging looks, see? Huh, it's pretty cool, yeah? I think so anyway. I already have a little bit of blush on, but now I have this like lines I've created. Is that a little bit much? Oh well, at least you can kind of see what that colour looks like. Day number 8, and today we get a full size of the Olaplex number 6 Bond Smoother Leave-In Styling Treatment. I quite like this as a styling treatment. I bought it before. It says apply half a pump to damp hair, mid-length to ends, comb through and style as desired. Use more for longer, thicker hair, less for fine or short hair. And it's a clinically proven styling cream that controls frizz for up to 72 hours while providing nourishment and hydration for softer, stronger, smoother hair. It does seem to work well on my fine hair, but I definitely don't use that much. I start with a little kind of pea-sized amount and just rub it, not really sort of mid-lengths, more the ends, because otherwise I do find, like I said, a little bit too much could make it look a little oily. On the plus side, it lasts ages because I don't need to use much. Day number 9, 2 products again. So we get the Space NK Caribbean Shores body lotion in a 100ml size. So this is a travel size and it retails for £8. I have bought products from the Space NK ranges before and they are pretty good quality products. The Caribbean Shores one has got mandarin, coconut, sandalwood, ashwagandha and aloe vera in, and smells kind of Caribbean island, if a Caribbean island actually smelled like that. Anyway, it would have been nice to get a body wash as well, but not bad at all, not bad. And then we also get this in the same day from Laneige. This is the Cream Skin Cera Peptide Mist in a 30ml size, full size, and it retails for £10.50. Now, I have also got this already in my collection. I've probably got most things at this point. This is what it looks like. And essentially this is a mist that you can use in between your skincare. It soothes, visibly nourishes, firms for normal to dry skin. So I wouldn't really use this as like a setting spray. I'm just gonna spray some on my hand. It's going all over everything. Doesn't really smell of anything. It's just nice and comforting. Like I said, you can use it after cleansing, before putting skincare on. You can layer it between skincare and it's just like a nice to use kind of product. Feels kind of like it's adding some hydration to your skin because you're basically spraying the hydration on. So yeah, nice to layer between your skincare. Day number 10, and today we get a full size Glossier lip balm. This is the birthdaybalm.com and it's in Birthday Cake, which I think is exclusive to Space NK at the moment. I don't think it was when it first came out, but this is what it looks like. So it's like a clear lip balm, but it has almost a hint of shimmer to it, and it smells like birthday cake, like super vanilla-y, cakey kind of scent to it. So yeah, if you like that, it's nice. I find it a little bit too sweet for me. Like I said, this one retails for £16. It's a full size, 15ml or half a fluid ounce. Day number 11, and 2 products today. The first is from Kosas and it's the Hot Liner Hyaluronic Acid Contouring Lip Liner. This is in the shade Extra. It's half a gram and it retails for £20. Half a gram, that really doesn't sound like a lot, does it? Half a gram or 0.017 ounce. It has got a sharpener in the bottom of it, and if you didn't guess by the colour there, it is quite red. There you go. I shall pop a little bit on. I should definitely have popped this on before putting on the kind of lip gloss thing that I've got going on at the minute. Well, it's not a lip gloss, it's actually the other product that's in here, which I already have. It's a full-size lip oil from Gisou. This is in the shade Strawberry Sorbet, which I already have. Looks like this. And I have this on my lips right now. So the pair do pair well with each other. I couldn't figure out how to say that. I do like the Gisou lip oils. Good job, because they're in all the calendars this year in a range of shades. And this one kind of smells a little bit strawberry. But what I will say is they do add a little bit of moisture, that's fair, but they're not as moisturising as you would think for a lip oil. They're kind of like wearing a gloss in that I feel I need to reapply it kind of every hour or so. This retails for £24. So I like them, but like I said, I do need to reapply. I do, however, think this is a good choice for a calendar, because if you're not happy with wearing like a proper red lip, this feels like a nice kind of in-between, and it's buildable, so you don't have to have it, you know, super, super bright red. You can, you know, just wear it, wear less, and it will be less intense. So I've just put a little bit on the back of my hand. If you see there, it's almost like a pinky sheer. Day number 12, and we get 2 products from Colour Wow. One is the Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. I was reading that thinking that doesn't sound right, but that's actually what it's called. 50ml or 1.7 fluid ounce. So this one retails for £12.50. It's mainly known as Dream Coat, and this is the one that's supposed to stop your hair getting frizzy, make it look kind of sleeker, and it's supposed to last for up to 4 washes. Now, I've used it before and it does seem to work well, but I don't know if it causes damage to the hair long term. So I asked this in another video. I would like to know if you've used it and how you fared with it on fine hair in particular. The other product in here is not one I've seen before. It's by Colour Wow again, and it's called Dreaming. How reflective is their packaging? It's an advanced repair and resurfacing treatment, 50ml 1.7 fluid ounce. It says to shampoo your hair, remove excess moisture, apply a generous amount to hair from the top through to the ends, distributing evenly. Leave on for 2 to 3 minutes and then rinse. Use every 2 to 3 shampoos as needed. So interestingly enough, a full size of this product is 215ml. So that means this is not a full size. 215ml retailed for £39.50, so price per mil this would be worth £9.18. However, this 50ml is very, very similar to the one they do like this, but like in blue packaging. I can't think what it's called, and that retails for £12.50. So I suspect if they do at some point make it in a travel size, and this very much looks like a travel size, then I think it would be more like £12.50. Speaking about the blue one, that did not work for my hair. It made it like almost straw-like, and I think it must be something in there that maybe over keratins the hair, or just does something to it that doesn't suit my hair type, which is like really fine, whereas other people rave about it. So I feel like it's maybe one of those products, the blue one, that kind of is better for people with a different type of hair. This one I have no idea because I've never used it, so I don't know how my hair is going to fare with it. But I guess this is a good way to try it because I've not bought it. It's in my calendar. Day number 13, we get 2 products again, hair care products. The first is from Dyson, and it's the Chitosan Post Style Serum in a 30ml or 1.01 fluid ounce. So again, this one doesn't appear to be for sale in a travel size, but it definitely looks like it, particularly because it's in a box and everything like it is. So a full size of this product would be 100ml for £50, which price per mil would make this 30ml worth £15. However, they do a pre-style balm, I think it is, and their full size is like 100ml, I think, and then their travel size is 30ml, and that sells for like £36. So again, if they do bring this out in a travel size, it might be more around that price. I don't know. It says to smooth the post-style serum through dry, styled hair. And 30ml or 1.01 fluid ounce. It's got chitosan, it's got amino acids and hyaluronic acid in it. So I am kind of intrigued by this Dyson hair care range because I have some Dyson hair care tools and I would like to use, you know, some products that they said might work well with it, but they're really expensive, I think, at like £50 for a full size. So I do like the fact that this is in here and I can try a smaller version to see if it's actually worth, you know, buying a full size in it or trying anything else from the range. The other product in here is this hairpin, which is by Fiona Franchimon, and it comes in this little satin bag, and it's the #1 hairpin, and it's in the colour purple. Now, usually these are sold in packs of 3 from £30, depending on which kind of colour or whatever you go for, which would make this one worth about £10. Now, they look lovely, but I cannot get this to work in my superfine hair. It seems to be hit or miss whether people can actually use these successfully. It seems to be made out of some kind of like plastic or acrylic or something, and there is a way of like styling it, so you like turn your hair back and kind of twist it and slide this in and it like holds it in place or what have you. It just doesn't work for me at all. It does have a little QR code here which you can scan and it kind of tells you how to do it. It's a unique hair tool thanks to the curved shape and strong grip. 5 times stronger than a regular bobby pin. It keeps volume all day and allows you to create endless hairstyles in under a minute. So you can scan the QR code and you can try the various hairstyles. Let me know if you can get it to work. Again, it could be dependent on hair type. Because my hair is so fine, it needs something quite with a bit of grip to it to hold it in place, or else it just kind of falls out. Whereas I think if you've got thicker hair, maybe this would work better for you. So just thinking as we go along, that means we've had a few kind of styling your hair at the end of your hair routine kind of products. We've had the Olaplex #6, we've got that Dyson product, and we also have the hair oil. So that's quite a few similar-ish products. Day number 14, and this is my favourite cleanser of all time. It is by Then I Met You, and it's the Living Cleansing Balm. Love that we get this in a full size, which is 90 grams, that retails for £38. I've just decided this is my favourite cleansing balm. And again, because it's in a box, you're going to get the little spatula like this, which means you're getting the whole product in its box and everything. I'm going to show you this. No, I'm not going to show you because it's got a seal on, and I've just finished mine, so that's good timing, isn't it? But it's super gentle. It doesn't like irritate my skin or make your eyes feel a little bit a certain kind of way. Like, I'm sure that some of the scented Elmis balms I was using, even though I don't use them on my eyes, I was using them kind of up to about here, and under my eyes were getting super dry, and I'm sure that's what was causing it, and I don't get that issue with this because it doesn't have like scent or anything to it. So anyway, best cleansing balm ever, and it removes everything. But I guess some people might use it and not like the fact that it doesn't have the scent in. So it depends what you're after, but I think it is brilliant. Day number 15, and we get 3 products in here today. The first is a full-size moisturiser from Paula's Choice. This is the Pro Collagen Peptide Plumping Moisturiser in a 50ml size. It retails for £49, and it has 3 peptides, and it's a gel cream that plumps and restores bounce. And obviously, it is for moisturising. We also get a full-size eye cream from Ole Henriksen. This is the Banana Bright Eye Cream in a 15ml full size, retails for £38. Love that they've given us a full size. This is a great one for just brightening the under eyes. It's really, really good. It's not my favourite eye cream ever, because that definitely goes to the Augustinus Bader Rich Cream that we've got in our limited calendar. Wow, that stuff is still impressing me. But if you want the brightening effect, so for daytime, this is a great option. The final product in here is a mini of the Eve Lom Rescue Mask. This stuff has been around for a long time and does show up in the calendars from time to time. It's a kaolin based face mask, and it also has glycerin in there and honey and stuff like that, but it also has alcohol in it. It's 15ml or 0.49 fluid ounce. A full size of this would be 100ml of product for £68, making this worth £10.20 price per ml. I find it's good if you've got blemishes and you want to suck the stuff out, if you know what I mean. That sounds really disgusting, but you know what I mean. Like, it's good for clearing out blemishes and stuff like that. Day number 16, and we get 2 full-size products in here as well. One is by Charlotte Tilbury, and it's the Beauty Light Wand. Now, on the calendar listing, I think it says medium/deep. I have pillow top medium, so I'm guessing you will either get medium or deep, but I'm not certain because obviously I got medium. So do let me know in the comments if you got medium as well, or if you got the deep one. This is 12ml, retails for £30. I have got this in the original pillow top, but not pillow top medium, which might be maybe slightly too dark for me. And then we also get a full size of the Rare Beauty All of the Above Weightless Eyeshadow Stick, 0.04 ounce or 1.3 gram, and it's in the shade Integrity. This retails for £21. It's in like a kind of champagne-y gold colour. Oh, for a second I was like, imagine if it won't go back down again afterwards. That would be a bit of a disaster. And here's what it looks like. So it is more of a kind of champagne-y kind of colour, like it's just that wash of colour. You could almost put another colour over it. It's not too pigmented where it's like a really dark eyeshadow, because I find some that I've had in calendars and stuff before that have got a bit more pigment or are darker can almost make your eyes, certainly my eyes because they're already hooded, can look like a little bit, I don't know, smaller and things. Like, not everybody suits that really dark eyeshadow, particularly if, like me, you have no skills and are just trying to get by on whatever's going to be easiest and maybe slightly flattering. I think that is a little bit more suited and a little bit more easy to work with. Day number 17, and today we get a product from The Ordinary. This is a glycolic acid 7% exfoliating toner, 100ml, retails for £7.70. So I think they do this in a bigger size actually. So you can buy it in this size though for £7.70. And this is what it looks like. So this is the one that you see all over social media. People put it on the scalp, they put it on underarms, they put it on their face, they put it everywhere, the body, everything. I personally find this quite harsh, and I don't use it on my face for that reason. I have had success using it like on my scalp and body and things like that, but for me personally think it is a little too harsh for my skin on my face, but I know others who use it on their face with great success. So I think just be careful is what I would say. It's described as a daily AHA toner to improve skin texture, tone and luminosity, pH 3.6. Now, like I said, if you can use it, great, but for me, I have more success with a glycolic acid that's kind of buffered with something else. So other, maybe slightly more expensive products that have something else in there to kind of calm down the effects of the glycolic acid. This, or maybe it's just this particular formulation, but for me, I think it's too harsh to put on my face. Day number 18, and today we get another eye cream. This is by Caudalie, and it's the Premier Cru, the eye cream. Wrinkles, dark circles, puffiness, and it has a Harvard longevity patent, which sounds really good. So this full size retails for £45. I have had like a mini of this before, and it's actually very good. I do rate the Caudalie Premier Cru range. I do think it is pretty good. It also has like a metal applicator, so when you're applying it kind of under your eyes, you get a little bit of a cooling effect from the applicator, which is really good as well. It says that crow's feet wrinkles were reduced by 88% and eye and lip contours, and that is based on a study of 32 volunteers. It's always a really small number, isn't it? But anyway, they liked it. It's also vegan, 97% natural ingredients, 1% for the planet, etc. So yeah, so that's more, I would say, of a night one, and then you could use your Ole Henriksen during the day, so you got the best of both worlds. Day number 19, we get a full-size lip product from Summer Fridays. It's the Dream Lip Oil in Blush Dreams. Here's what it looks like. It's kind of like a darker colour. Again, similar to the lip oil by Gisou, I find that this looks nice. It's kind of like a naturally-ish look, although maybe a shade darker than I'd usually choose. So it definitely leaves a little bit of colour on your lips if that's what you're looking for. It does add some moisture, but again, I feel like I need to kind of apply it every hour or so. And this is a full size though, and it does retail for £26. Day number 20, this is super heavy. We get a full-size product from Sol de Janeiro. It is the Delicia Drench Shower Oil with a Cheirosa 59 fragrance, which I really like. Deeply nourishing body wash with prebiotic hibiscus and bakuri butter. 13 fluid ounce, 385ml. So this will definitely feel like a treat to use. This full size retails for £23. A deeply moisturising oil to milk body wash that revives the skin barrier and supports the microbiome for intensely nourished velvety skin with an uplifting woody gourmand scent. And it says to massage onto wet skin for 30 to 60 seconds and rinse well for deeply moisturised and nourished skin. I love the scent of this one. Day number 21, and today we get two products again. A full size from the Inky List. It's their Ectoin Hydra Barrier Serum, which I quite like the look of. This is a full-size 30ml, retails for £15. So I like the look of this because Ectoin seems to be like the new ingredient this year. And it's really good at building hydration and also barrier repair, apparently. So it is one that I fancy trying, but the trouble is I try that many things that I try to get through my products and therefore top myself out of buying new ones. So I don't have that problem with Advent calendars because now I can try it. It says it delivers multi-level hydration and builds a stronger barrier. Sounds good to me. The other product in here is only a sample size. It's from Drunk Elephant and it is the Bestie No. 9 Jelly Cleanser, which I do rate. I'm sure years ago it wasn't my favourite, but now it's really come into its own and I love it because it's just so simple and easy. It removes my makeup. It's great as a second cleanse, and it's also great if I'm like jumping in the shower and I just want to wash my face as part of my shower, if that makes sense. I don't know, it just seems to work well for that. And I don't mean boiling hot water on my face because that wouldn't be a good idea, but just as a quick, easy like face wash in the morning or whatever, it works well. This one is 15ml or 0.5 of a fluid ounce. A full size of this would be 150ml for £32, making this teeny tiny one worth £3.20, but I'm always pleased to have another mini for travelling, so I will make good use of that. Day number 22, and this is a full-size lipstick from Hourglass. It's one of their unlocked lipsticks. Love the packaging on this. So the shade they're giving us is Sahara 310. This retails for £37 and it is a 4 gram size. Here is the packaging, super reflective with the H on the end. And again, magnetic. Hours of fun. So here's what it looks like. So this is almost like an orangey kind of rusty red, which I'm not sure I can pull off. I do like a red, as we know, although I feel like it's a high maintenance colour of red because it just can go everywhere. Every time you take a drink, it's just everywhere. But yes, I like the packaging. I like the packaging a lot. But I haven't decided if I'm trying this yet because I haven't decided if it's a colour I can pull off. I might swatch it in store before I use it and then regret it. But anyway, that one retails for £37. Let me know if you've got the calendar what you think of this colour, because I don't think it's going to be a colour that everyone is going to be particularly gravitating towards. I'd love to know actually, when they pick these colours, are they just picking colours for the season? Are they picking best-selling colours? I don't think this will be a best-selling colour. I just don't. I don't think it's an everyday kind of shade, which I suspect are the best-selling colours. But I have nothing to back this up. This is just all what I imagine. Day number 23, and today we get a full size of the Augustinus Beta, the retinol serum with TFC8, of course, 15ml or half of a fluid ounce. This retails for £150. So it's pretty pricey. I already use a prescription retinol, so this isn't something I'm going to get a lot of use out of, which is a shame, because I imagine it'll be quite good. Because like I said, their other products are quite good. So yes, a retinol serum for day number 23 and worth £150. That's pretty good. Day number 24, 2 products. So, okay, 2 fragrance products. We haven't had any fragrance yet, have we? No. So, one of them is by Fleur and it is Vanilla Skin. Now, I am intrigued by this because I like the scent. I have a little set that I bought from them that has this scent in, and I do like it. I feel like it's a very kind of autumnal, like winter kind of scent. It comes in a spray bottle, by the way. Yay for spray bottles. But now this is what intrigues me, and this is where I need you guys on the case. If you go into a store, or maybe I could do this next time I go into a store, or if you already own this fragrance. So this is what's intriguing me. It's listed on the listing and here as 9.5ml, which is 0.32 fluid ounce. Now, this is where I'm intrigued. On the Space NK website, this particular travel size fragrance is 10ml. So it's a very subtle difference, 9.5ml and 10ml. So my curiosity here is this the same one that they're selling in the stores and online that's a travel size that's 10ml, in which case it's worth £32, or is this a special slightly smaller one that's for like calendars and stuff? I would like to know. Anyway, this is described as standing out with its harmonious combination of pink pepper and sugar, which gracefully transitions to a rich cashmere aroma. The hero ingredient vanilla is perfectly complemented by cozy sandalwood, delivering a multi-dimensional fragrance that is both hypnotic and decadent. And I definitely do think it's that comforting, warming, autumnal winter scent. The other thing in here is Debaser by DS and Durga, which I'm sure we've had in calendars. I've definitely had this scent before. And do you know, I've started smelling some of the scents before I unbox the calendars, because particularly if there's a few fragrances, you get to a point where you get a bit nose blind and you're like, I can't smell anything anymore. So by doing it gradually, I have a better idea by the time I make the video. But anyway, this is what it looks like. And it is a 7.5ml spray. So I put this on the other day, and I'm still at a loss for how I feel about this fragrance. It's very different from anything else. It's described as having top notes of bergamot, pear stem and green leaf, heart notes of fig, coconut milk and iris, and base notes of tonka bean, moss and blonde woods. To me, this has got quite a kind of green scent to it. It's very different. This is not the average scent that you just smell walking down the street. It's definitely different, and I could kind of see why people would love it. I don't dislike it, but I also don't know if I love it. I don't know how I feel about this fragrance, and I've tried it a few times and I still don't know how I feel about it. Let me know how you feel about it. I feel like it's a really interesting scent. A full size is 100ml for £229, which would mean that this sample size is worth £17.17. But then they do have like a 10ml size that you can buy, which is obviously their travel size, and this is not like a million times smaller than it. So yeah, this almost seems like it should be a travel size, but it is only a sample because, like I said, you can't buy it in that size from what I found. So it should only be worth £17.17 price per ml, but it is a nice way to try what is a rather expensive, unusual fragrance. Day number 25, so excellent. We have a 25-day calendar instead of just a 24-day, always getting bonus points for that. So today we get the La Mer, the Lip Volumizer. This is a full size of the Lip Volumizer in sheer gloss, 7ml, retails for £72. Did we get this in the Space NK Advent calendar last year? I feel like it was in quite a few of the calendars. I actually prefer the lip balm in the pot. We discussed this when I got it in another calendar, but this is one I've already got on the go. So it is just a clear lip balm in crazy fancy packaging. It lasts You can see I've used this one quite a lot actually. It lasts a little bit longer than a cheaper lip balm, but not by a lot. I don't think it does plumping at all. I haven't noticed any plumping with it, but it is a lovely, lovely lip balm. It's not a lip balm I would bring myself to spend this much money on, but I definitely enjoy using it when it's in here, and the packaging is, I guess, kind of luxurious. So it's a nice way to finish it off. I wish it was in a different shade. Sheer Gloss is a great option as just like a plain no colour lip balm, but I would kind of like to have seen something different with maybe a little bit of a one with a hint of colour. So that is the calendar. I do think overall it's a pretty good calendar. I think every year Space NK is a calendar I'm drawn to. I really enjoy their products. It's probably the retailer I shop with the most, so it makes sense. I would like their calendar. Everything will be linked in the description box if you want to check them out in any more detail, as the calendar will be linked there as well for as long as it's available to purchase. If you do choose to use any of the links, some of them are affiliated, so I may get a small commission for referring you. It doesn't cost you any extra, but it really helps to support the channel, and I really appreciate all of your support. I also have some beauty discount codes if you want to check them out if you're doing a little bit of Christmas shopping. So I would love it if you give the video a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. Apparently they have this new hype feature on YouTube, so if you want to click that and hype the video, then more people will find it, or something like that. And I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel as well, and click that notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.